What's up? Welcome back to the channel. This video was requested by Starlight. He wanted to see a guide on kiting, and then Elmo elaborated that he wants to see some chain kiting. And since I am too lazy to chain kite, I have asked Zacky to help me again with this one.
Hello, this is Zacky, and today's tutorial is going to be chain kiting. I'm sure most players have heard of the term kiting, but for those who don't know what kiting is, I'll give a quick explanation. So kiting is a term used to manipulate units to attack buildings and distract them while you're being pushed on your ramp. Let me show you that quickly, then we can get into chain kiting.
Yo, sure thing.
So to
Yeah,
kite,
whatever.
select your builder, and then make a marine. So, press C and Q to
Yep.
make it. And then when it's about to like be produced, quickly cancel it.
Bad news.
So yeah, after
Yo,
this down, it's kind of like hard to show because my AIs are pushing right
ain't
now,
no
but
fear with the gear.
I'll just show you.
Sure
So for
thing.
example, like if the team is pushing up here,
Big
you can
job,
make
huh?
one, cancel it, boom. But once you start to like get the basics of kiting, you can start to
Yo,
use two buildings, which is basically what we call chain kiting.
well, butter my
So to do
biscuit.
this, I'm just gonna show you, then I'll tell you how to
Gotcha.
do it. So you quickly cancel it and build like this.
I can't build here. What's going on?
So in order to
Will
pull this
do.
trick off, one, you have to make the marine,
Yep.
and then you have to blink, so
I'm
make it
going.
blink, boom. And then you have to
What's
make
going
another
on?
marine, and you
Roger.
blink.
In the
And
rear.
then cancel the first marine that you made, and then cancel the other one you made, so it looks like this.
What's going
You
on?
can just practice doing this and this. And then you just kind of repeat the cycle. So
Moving.
you can constantly make new ones and cancel them. And you never run out. And units always attack these buildings. Other
Yeah.
things to note, do not chain kite for too long because you can start to make, like, build up minerals, like, over time. And that can hold you back, like, with
Yo,
your economy and
boss.
stuff.
I'm going.
Like, right now I have 600 minerals,
In the
but if I
rear.
keep doing it, like, for over and over again, I can start to build up minerals, and you can lose the game because of that. But that's about it for kiting. I hope this short video gave players like a brief understanding of kiting and chain kiting. And now let's cut back to Jeff's part.
We hear you.
Kiting is all about dividing your enemy's army or distracting some of their damage per second. This is a pretty decent sized wave that we're trying to clear right here. So in the meantime, you're going to kite to distract all of their reinforcements. This is a pretty good example of the wave up front dying. And now the guy kiting has the entire the entire wave. And his goal here is to divide it. So he wants to keep some of the units but allow others to slip through. Preferably, you're not letting this wave come up this ramp if you can avoid it, because as long as you keep them down here, then if your units stay on this ramp, then the incoming wave cannot see them, and the people on top of the ramp have a strategical advantage. They can't be seen. They can get a lot of them can get free attacks off. Here is an example of a player trying to keep reinforcements off the ramp so that he can reestablish ramp advantage. Here is a solid example of a wave that would have otherwise had to be nuked if not for some phenomenal kiting and decent units coming in on our side. So here is Zacky chain kiting in the middle, and it takes a little bit of time, but we managed to turn. I searched like 50 games to find some footage that demonstrated what I wanted to show to y'all. I should have known better and just gone straight to the tournament replay, which is what this is. Um, the point I want to make here is that if you kite for too long, especially a little bit later in the beginning of the game, you're going to accumulate too many resources that you need to spend. Here, everyone on this team is helping out with the kiting so that they can continue building once they get enough minerals. My team is troll building here, so we're having a hard time turning this initial push. But you saw Pink was kiting at first, and then I take over so that he can spend the minerals that he had saved up. And then here's Elmo. Elmo started kiting. This is just so that we can all continue to build. If kiting isn't enough to turn a wave, it's best to stop kiting so you can get all the units together for one clean nuke. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a bunch of units that you missed, like in this example. Thanks for watching.